Alright, what's up, Turtle Turds? This is OPEX. Got a game that is a... Where am I? Where am I? Like my vision only. Okay, so we got Blood Mage, the Blue Human, versus SHOWMETHESUGAR, Red Undead. Not sure about what's going to happen in this game because I don't remember this game. But I am going to speed things along until some sort of scouting or something comes into play. Looks like Fast Fiends. So, slow Death Knight. It should definitely open up a tower rush if there is a scout, and there it is. Looks like, where'd that come from? The Archmage is coming to make an appearance, but before the Archmage makes an appearance, this militia is going to show that we have some short spawns. Not sure if Melonhead here, SHOWMETHESUGAR, saw that peasant scout, the militia scout. Perhaps he did. Looks like a quick tower, so he knows that it's quick spawn or close spawns, and he knows that. And Death Knight with some skeletal rods and skeletal minions and stuff could pose a little bit of trouble here in the main base. Like I said, quick fiends, slow Death Knight. Looks like Undead is actually opting to creep, while Blood Mage, the Blue Human, looks like he's going to do the same. Perhaps try to get level 2, 3, something like that, and then perhaps maybe even switch to Rifleman for some sort of push. And here we go. Some militia, some footmen, and an Archmage. I'm not sure what that's all about. So I think this is an older game because I don't remember this game at all. But Blood Mage doing the typical thing. He's got to creep out his camp. Might come over here, get level 2, pick up another item. While that Death Knight is just making his way out. Has those skeletal rods. Actually going very slow at this. But that's okay because it looks like he's not in a hurry to stop that human from getting strong. So I already got to give the advantage to the human player. Level 2, Mantle of Intelligence is a good item. Death Knight perhaps trying to get level 2 before he starts doing some sort of harassment, or this might be even a new game, and I shouldn't be casting this at all. I'm not sure, but we will find out. Avoiding the Ogre Magi, allowing that Ogre Magi to bloodlust these units. Now going after the Ogre Magi. Claws plus 9. You don't really see that too often on Archmage here. Death Knight trying to get strong, and that's a very, very good option. But this Archmage should get level 3 off this camp, and he does. He doesn't want to pass up the Tome of Agility, or does he? He does not want to pass it up. Book of Ra. Death Knight should be able to get level 3 off this camp unless the Blue Human does intercept, which it looks like possibly it could be. Claws plus 9 for himself, perhaps going off to that Lich in a moment. Death Knight should engage, especially when he can get some easy kills. Might lose a Fiend in the process. Out of all the units, they're attacking the trapped Fiend. Again, he will get level 3 off this camp. Now level 2 Coil should be making an impact. Not sure why he's just going after this turtle here. He's going to lose some footmen. Or not. Very risky, especially with an undead prowling around. Should put off a coil on that unless you really think you got it. Okay. Forcing a teleport, a very, very good thing to have happen. Human, no expansion. That's an undead advantage. Just like I stated there. Now, if human expands here at some point, that's good. But it looks like he's trying to go in for some sort of maybe a tower push. There is a blacksmith here. I don't know exactly what his game is here. So it looks like that Mountain King will be the second hero of choice. Tier 2 now on the undead. Let's see if that Lich pops out right away, if he techs right away, if he gets the Slaughterhouse right away. Let's see what undead is planning on doing here. He is going for that Lich right away. I suspect a tech any second. And then dropping the Slaughterhouse. But we'll see. Another Claws +9. Great items for that Lich. So it is tech. Let's see if that Slaughterhouse, he does have the resources for it, so I suspect that to come out any second. Unless he's going heavier on Fiends, I don't know. So it should be a Slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse. Human setting up an expansion, like a ninja type expansion down here, which is extremely good because if he sets off that expansion right now and gets that going, he can go down over here to the enemy and just kind of like coerce him to be like, you know, fight me, fight me, fight me while your resources gain. It's a better idea, but that Lich should cause a lot of problems now with that Frost Nova. I said this might be a good game because I said there was in Undead's favor, but this Ninja expansion changed that idea. Should back off with a couple of those Fiends, just kind of get better position here. Obviously, Footman with Defend, very strong thing. Coiled the wrong unit, so this is starting to look a little bad, but not overly bad because, of course, Frost Nova and Coil. And with all them skeletal minions, though that Defend really doesn't matter as much. The Defend only affects the Footman output of damage. We got Militia coming out. Definitely needs to back off. Just losing units now. It's like... But Human doesn't have any resources at the moment. He has, you know, I mean, this isn't very powerful. So we'll see what the Undead's trying to do here, because I really don't know. I know what I would do in this scenario. I would continue pushing. I would definitely get that statue and put it on mana right away. Level 4 almost on that Death Knight. Will not get level 2 on that Lich, unless he's just trying to up the Lich, which it doesn't seem to like it's what's going on right now. Militia being seen and seeing the Undead. Destroyer upgrade is in the Q position. Still has those claws on his Death Knight. He should definitely switch those claws over to that Lich. Not sure what's going on here. Death Knight seeming like he wants to tank. Now he wants his statue to tank. Now he wants his Death Knight to tank. Should turn this into a mana. The Mana Blight thing. Potion of Invulnerability, great item. I wonder when he's going to switch those claws of attack to that Lich. And then, because it's tier 3, I wonder when his Lich is going to come here to get that Orb of Corruption so he can do shit. Uh-oh, Griffin Avery's. This could be spelling that GG. Human being able to get away with murder right now. Because that Undead doesn't really know it. The Undead just not very sound in what he's doing right now. Undead selling his something or another that he probably shouldn't have sold. Lich still no. He doesn't have the gold for. Okay, so Lich doesn't want that Orb of Corruption. This is a very strange game. Destroyer, no mana.
The player's forces are under attack.
And it looks like he will find this expansion, but is it too late? Mountain King should get level 2 momentarily. And still no expansion, so I don't know what he's thinking at this point. Checking over here to make sure that this isn't crept. Okay, so as a fellow Undead player, like once in a while I'll play Undead, and I'm familiar with Undead, at this point I would probably go down here. I mean, you're searching all the way around, you got to make sure that there is no possible expansion. Check down here, and then check down here. You know, you got to find out where your opponent is. You're seeing the creeps going, or his units rallying to his unit, the rest of his units. Why aren't you, like, scouting a little better? Like, what are you doing? You're wasting time. Now, of course, you might say, well, Opex, you're, you know, casting the game. You're not playing the game. You know, maybe you would be doing this shit too. No, I wouldn't. I would not be doing this shit. I would not be focusing a unit way over here while all my units are being attacked here. You know, it's just... Why is he not giving... He gave the freaking gauntlets to the Lich. He didn't... Oh my god. But he is level 3 now on his Lich. This spells disaster now that Dragonhawks are coming out in mass. Dragonhawks, huh? Still tier 2 on that human, so he can't get griffins. So he's going for an all-out... Looks like he's going for an all-out freaking Dragonhawks. At this point, I gotta give the advantage to the human player. I mean, who wouldn't have the advantage in this scenario? Undead looks shaky at best. He's not looking for expansions. He's not looking for where the human is. I mean, he even saw the unit going toward the human, and he's still not doing anything. Abomination coming out. Not sure exactly how good that will do, but you know, it's not a bad thing. But just, this is very, very weird that I'm watching this undead run around the map in circles, never pursuing to another side of a map, just kind of going halfway, almost get to see the expansion, and then just go back. So this human looks very strong at this point. Of course, Dragonhawks don't do that much damage, but with all of that Dragonhawk riders right there, could actually focus down fiends and stuff like that. Now, if the undead kites, webs, kites, and things of that nature, there'd be much less number to deal with at a time. Not sure if that's his plan. Not sure what he's doing.
A player's forces are under attack.
Definitely being spotted. Going after the main base now, which might be something, you know, at least that's something. Human gonna clear up this creep camp and teleport back. Tier 2 just started, or Tier 3 just started from the blue human player. Gets a shop, and I think it was about to leave. He was like, yep, I did my part. Now, if you can get away with murder, get away with murder. Do as much as you can. Human's just walking. I don't think he's just gonna walk, is he? Those morts are doing a lot of damage already. Dragonhawk's focusing that fiend. Does get coiled in time. Abomination is going to get taken down here momentarily. Militia going down. Not sure why he's focusing the militia instead of the real valuable units. Of course, Dragonhawks suck in this scenario, but some humans do it, and I've seen some humans make it work. Death Knight, a lot of damage taken. Definitely finally switching those claws. Should switch that Potion of Greater Healing to the Death Knight. At this point, Mountain King is very powerful, and not sure why that coil never happened. So, definitely going to have a bolt on that Death Knight here soon. Mort's just doing hell of a lot of damage in the back, from the back. Mountain King does have a bolt now, could go off on that Death Knight. Oh, and it does. So that looks like the GG. Human wins. Of course, that undead was very, very, very sloppy. Never going all the way through with his ideas. You know, I'm going this direction, and then just stop. You know, like at the tavern or something, right before you get to see that expansion. If that undead player actually searched for his opponent, you know, that game would have definitely went a lot differently. But he let his human counterpart just expand, get strong, and just basically give him just all the freedom in the world to get to that point. And the human player is just going to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it, keep getting stronger, keep creeping, keep expanding if you keep letting him. And the more that happens, the more shitty of a time you're going to have as an undead at the end of the game. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this weird Blood Mage versus SHOWMETHESUGAR best of one. And I will talk to you later.